Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry. And today I'm actually just setting up this second Centaur Rotary for cleaning. You can see I put a light on the front here. I went to actually Lordco Auto Parts and I got this light. This tank is set up different than the other machine I've been using. The other machine has the handle release down at the bottom, so the tank sits up quite a bit higher, which gave me plenty of room underneath the tank. So I had to look for something that would sit in here a little bit better, and I found this at Lordco. There's various types of these lights. It's just a floodlight for your off-roading or whatever. And of course, now they run on 12 volts, so there's a 12-volt transformer sitting in this junction box right here. You can buy those online. It's just a simple little transformer. It plugs in. I cut up an extension cord and I've got it plugged in here. And then I ran my wiring. Power comes up here, and I drilled a hole, and we have this lead right here, which is the black side of the power comes in. This is the hot lead, so there's the one lead is on here. So when I plug it in, it turns on. By the way, I shouldn't be putting my finger in there. There's power in here right now. Duh. And the other one is the common is up, it goes up. The white one goes up to the top there, and then of course I'm on the other side of the common up there. So when I plug it in, then I have light, or the light turns on, and yeah, you can see this it has a power light up here anyway. But nevertheless, the floodlight turns on, which is nice if you're plugging it in, you look across the room and you go, oh, look, the light's on, so I know I got power here. This machine is identical to the other machine. It is a 2-speed, 200 RPM, 300 RPM, phenomenal machine. I've been showing it lately in my videos because, I'm switching over to this. And the reason I switched to this machine is partly because I wanted a machine that I could start to recommend to people on the SETT page, Facebook page, and in my videos. So this is the official SETT Rotary, RotoSETT we're going to call this. If you're going to use an orbital machine, then we'll call that RotoSETT. And I don't care what you use. You can use orbital or rotary, whatever. But over the years over 50 years, I've been carpet cleaning, by the way. I often talk about how I've been doing this for 30 years. What I'm referring to is actually, I've been doing Oxy-Dry. We started Oxy-Dry 30 years ago. We're in our 30th year now. But I've been carpet cleaning long before that. We're using every method there is, starting with the Von Schroeder dry foam extraction machine. And for those of you who have never seen one, I actually have one. And I actually have some videos on my YouTube channel. But there's the vintage Von Schroeder machine. Here's the handle and everything, and you put solution in here. It's really quite an interesting machine to use, but archaic. This thing is actually in very good condition, hardly ever any hours on it. Runs beautiful, but I'll never use it to clean carpets. It's for sale, cheap. But anyway, and if you want to go and see, I've got videos just showing it in action. If you're interested, go look it up. Just do a search on my YouTube channel. I think I have a playlist with it on. Anyway, and then I used the host system, which is a CRB system. Started the company in '86. We were actually the largest user of the host system in North America. Had, I guess, 12 or so employees, 4 or 5 vehicles on the road. So we went that route for a while. And then I've done hot water extraction, steam cleaning of both portable and truck mounts. So I've done it all. And then I went into, and then almost 30 years ago, when I decided to start Oxy-Dry, I decided, okay, I want a system that's going to be simple and easy, effective. I want a low moisture method because I really believed in that. And I started up Oxy-Dry, and my thought was the Rotary. The Rotary is simple, easy machine, but I think it has a lot of potential. And that's where I started 30 years ago, and with a 13-inch Rotary, and went from there. And we built the business. I quickly went away from, I think I used the 13-inch for about a year, maybe 2 at the most. That first machine cost me $200. I started out of the back of a car, hatchback. Within a few months, I had bought a van, and things just really worked very well. But I learned a lot over the years. About 12 or 15 years ago, I guess, I bought my first orbital. I, like many of you, thought, well, it's the way to go because everybody's saying it's the better. And I tried it very thoroughly for many years, back and forth. And in the end, I've just concluded the Rotary is just a better choice. I know that's debatable, but it doesn't matter. Whatever you choose to use, it doesn't really matter. I know that the Rotary is a better option. And many other guys are learning that over the years. Sometimes they're learning that by watching my channel. Interesting. But anyway, we're going to talk about a couple of mods for the, this is the official SETT machine. So I showed you the wiring. Very easy to do. And then the power goes down into here, the transformer's in here, the lead goes down underneath there, and it powers the light. So there's your light. The tank, this is the tank that comes for the Centaur. It's actually a Malish tank, so you can buy this tank from Malish. Now there's two, one has the long handle, you can order it with a long handle or the shorter handle. This one actually had the shorter handle on it, which was dumb. So I was able to switch over from the other tank I have over there, and I put the valve, new valve and handle, the lever, I guess. So it'll work well with this, because this sits down pretty low. So this sits a lot lower than the, I have on the other machine, I have the Mighty tank, which is a very good tank, and I would certainly recommend it. But yeah, it would work. I'm sure it would work fine even on this version, because this Centaur is different than the other Centaur I have. This one has the handle release up top, the other one has the handle release at the bottom. Either is fine. Very high quality machine, by the way. This is all cast aluminum. It's really solid. And if you have an older Centaur, you can actually convert it over to the handle release up top. You end up getting this bar, and I guess that's about it, I guess. Anyway, you can do that if you want. And then, of course, you can see I've got 10-inch wheels on. Now I'm going to show you how you do that. It is so unbelievably simple. You go to a machine shop and you say, do this. This is the actual bracket. It's a one piece, and it just basically slips in here, and you have it set up so that you pull the axle out, pull the wheels off. There's a threaded bolt goes through here. There's a nut here. There's a nut over here. You tighten it up. You have a hole drilled up in here for your two wheels. These are just dolly wheels. You can order them from a dolly wheel supply. I think ULM actually sells them. They're actually the same as the, like their Orbot or the Revibe has the same. Where's my Vibe? Oh, it's hiding back here. There it is. See, there's the wheel. Same wheel, basically. Here's the measurements, but there's a slight difference. They actually made a mistake. I may have to get them to redo this. I mean, this works, you can see. But the distance between this hole and the bottom plate should actually be a little bit less, because it needs to actually, it would be better if it snugged up a little bit underneath this, with the frame here. I mean, it is working, but I would rather, because what'll happen is it'll want to pivot there, because although if it's tight enough, it shouldn't. But anyway, I may have to get them to redo that a little bit. I'll just get them to make another couple. It only cost me $100 for the two. I got two made, so it's only $100. It's not a big deal. So anyway, there's their measurements. So you can see. Now I'm not going to give you these sizes because it depends what's wheel you get, because the wheels have different axle sizes. But I think that's 1/2 inch. I'm not sure. But whatever wheel you get, you can. So there'll be a slight change depending on where you get your wheels and whatever, because you can change the way this is done. You don't have to use those wheels. You can use 8-inch wheels, although why not use 10? So anyway, there's the bracket, and you can see they do this 90 degree. They just cut that with their water jet, I guess. And it's just a one piece, so there's not even any welding. I mean, I've had this set up on my MD-180s for 5 years. Not a problem at all. It's solid, and it works beautiful. You can bump up and down steps very easily across gravel driveways and, you know, uneven concrete or whatever. It's just excellent. So anyway, I assume now I'll be using, this will be my machine for residential. And the other one, which is sitting in the van right now, will be, I'll use that primarily as my commercial machine, because the handle release is down below. But in residential, you want to be able to raise and lower the handle quickly and easily, so that makes it just more ergonomically appealing. But anyway, so hopefully that gives you guys some thoughts and insights. Again, if you're looking for the very best rotary out there, this is it. 2-speed, phenomenal machine, very high quality, and there's no machine that has the quality like this, that's mass produced like this is. This is a Canadian made machine, made with Canadian and US components, actually built in Canada, solid cast aluminum base. It has the large here's the actual the bottom of the machine right here. This drops off, and you can attach it depending on what you're doing and if you want to use it. I ran it with it the other day. I did a commercial job, and I showed it being used there. So yeah, that's the machine. So it has also a light there which would light up when the carbon brushes need to be replaced, but they say that these machines go about 10 years before the carbon brushes need to be replaced, and they're not expensive to replace anyway. They're not a big deal. They're pretty cheap. So anyway, there you go. Hopefully I'll have some videos showing this machine in action within the next day or so, but I hope that that's helpful to you guys. Yeah, if you can find a good used one, well, you're going to score big because they're over $3,000, but they're worth it when you take a look at all the things these machines do. Go to Centaur.com, I guess, or in Canada. CleanQuip is also there's a supplier in Canada, but or distributor, I guess. I just have to put my hose on here. I almost forgot, and then I'm ready to go. And by the way, if you're wondering what this is here, this actually is the setup for the, you put a little adjustable hose thing on here. Where is it? I think actually here. Yeah, this goes here. And you can use this to spray along the edge of the wall if you're using what they call the scrub. They call it a scrub J for cleaning what do you call that again? At the oh, there we go. It's threading. There we go. It goes like that. It's funny. I tried that the other day. I couldn't get it to work. Now I just did it and it worked perfect. Anyway, for your trim along the edge of the wall and everything. So anyway, there you go. I'll let you go. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.